All right, I've never actually introduced myself. For those that don't know me, my name is Is FeFe Burgos. Everybody calls me FeFe. That's not my middle name, that's just my nickname. I'm a dancer, I'm a choreographer, teacher. I've been working in the industry, in the entertainment business for probably like 15 years right now. I work with some really great people. One of those including Chris Brown. I worked with Chris Brown for probably like 4 years. Usher. I worked with a lot of stars on like award shows. And these are people that I danced for. I choreographed one of Chris's videos, which was the party video. I was one of the choreographers for that. I worked with a plethora of people, like a lot of people. Thankfully, the career has been great. My dance career was great. I cannot complain. I really can't complain. I had a really great career. I had a really great time while I was doing it. Later on in life, I moved on. I started teaching classes back in Los Angeles, California. I taught at a number of studios. Some of these studios include Movement Lifestyle, Millennium, The Edge, and the old school but cannot be forgotten Debbie Reynolds Studios. A lot of history in that studio. Was able to teach there. Have been able to teach all over the world, it almost feels like. I've taught in a lot of places. I'm very thankful for that. Then I moved on to being a choreographer. I've been working with a Latin superstar, to me, the #1 Latin performer right now, which his name is Raúl Alejandro. I've been working with Raúl Alejandro for about 7 or 8 years or something like that. 7 years, I think. Or 6 years. 6 to 7 years. I've been working with him for a really long time. Thankfully, he's been a blessing. I feel like we have created some very memorable stuff. We have been creating some very memorable things. I was thankful that I took a chance in the Spanish industry, but I was also thankful. I was thankful that he took a chance on me, and I'm thankful that I took a chance on him. We didn't know what was going to happen, and thankfully it has become what it is now. I'm very grateful, extremely grateful. I am also a father. I'm a husband. I have 2 beautiful twin daughters. I have a beautiful wife with a Puerto Rican attitude. For those that know, no. I love my wife, and here we are. So I was living in Los Angeles. I moved back to Florida, pretty much almost not disregarding my career, but just moving to better my family situation. It wasn't a career choice, it was more of a family choice. Career choice, I probably would have still been in LA. Because I had a lot of connections there. I knew a lot of people there. I taught at a number of studios. And honestly, my work in LA was pretty great. But, I had to make certain decisions that were very drastic. Some that were and scary, moving to a place where there is no dancing pretty much whatsoever. Moving to a place that they don't have really like a home studio like that. I went from teaching at Millennium pretty much weekly to teaching nowhere. So it was a very drastic change. Do I regret it? No, I don't regret the choices that I've taken. I definitely don't regret it. Sometimes sometimes certain choices that you make are going to be very tough, but I think there's certain things that are more important, Thankful that my daughters get to see their grandparents whenever they want. And I'm also closer to Puerto Rico. So if I ever need to go to Puerto Rico, I could just hop on a plane and get there in like 2 hours. Pretty much everything that I've made over the past, I don't know how many years, I was able to buy a house. I'm a homeowner. I was able to build my amazing garage, which is bigger than my house. But I love it, and I would not trade my garage. This feels amazing. I got the cars that I want. I got Fred over here chilling. That's pretty much a background on who I am. So then that way people like, oh, okay. And not like, bro, who is this dude? You know what I mean? So my favorite color is black and red and white. I like pizza. I love sushi. And my favorite dish ever is arroz con bistec encebollado. That's amazing. If I'm gonna order a drink at the bar, it's always gonna be an old fashioned. I don't order anything else. I only drink old fashions. And if they don't have old fashions, whiskey on the rocks, or just water is fine. Water with lemon is fine. Pretty much it. I think that's it.